it scares me heavily because I don't want to be involved in the drama. I don't want to be in the drama channels. Can I like decline consent to be in the drama channels just because I don't want to be a part of it? Is that a thing? Can you decline consent to be put into drama videos?
No. There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing Morgan Adams. Now, as you guys know, I have made like one video about Morgan in the past. I actually really like Morgan. Morgan is one of the most wholesome YouTubers that you could possibly find here on YouTube. She makes relatable content. Her quirky sense of humor like really like puts me in a good mood. I enjoy her content a lot. The previous video that I made about Morgan was basically me defending her against people saying that she shouldn't be associated with Trisha and that really Trisha's actions really should not affect Morgan because Morgan does not hang out with her so much. She filmed one video where she wore Trisha's clothes and they switched clothes for like a week and people really got upset by that. I don't really understand why it's not like Morgan's like hanging out with Trisha 24/7. However, Morgan did upload a video the other day where she discussed Shane Dawson and a lot of people are upset with her about it. And I wanted to kind of talk about it just a little bit because I have my opinions about it. You guys know that's what I do. I like to present the facts and everything that I can find, but really this is going to be more of a commentary opinion type of video. Now, as you guys know, everything that has happened with Shane over the past 2 to 3 weeks, maybe the past month now, everything with Sanders Kennedy, him basically trying to get him investigated by LAPD and things like that. All of these different videos that have went up about Shane Dawson, all these different accusations and allegations that have been made against him, they definitely have people feeling some kind of way. Now, I do want to say just because he has made these types of jokes does not make him what he is being accused of unless there is concrete proof and evidence to back that up. I think that that's one thing that some people fail to realize. Just because someone makes an accusation, it's innocent until proven guilty, and at this point nobody has been proven guilty of anything. However, with that being said, the numerous different videos that Shane has put up in the past that have led to all of this like spiraling to where it is now, they were absolutely gross. They're indefensible. There's not really a way I could get on here and defend Shane against the things that he has done and said in his past, because he's made some very inappropriate jokes, as well as like the blackface and things like that. But shifting over to Morgan, you guys know that Morgan is Ryland's sister, and that being so, with Morgan being Ryland's sister, she is very close to Shane. She knows Shane pretty well, pretty much better than most people here on social media would, because she's in his inner circle. But she posted this video. She wasn't really defending Shane because she said that she was not going to defend him. There's not really anything that she could do to defend him, and I'm glad that she said that, because that was not her like trying to say, oh my god, Shane might have done all this, but he's a good person. And she basically got on camera and was like, hey, this is the Shane that I know today. This is who I love. This is who I know. He is not that same person. And I think that that speaks a lot about Morgan and her putting her neck out on the line for Shane in that way. Here's a small clip from her video where she talked about all this. You guys check it out if you have not seen it, and I'll be back with more commentary.
So say that you're watching your favorite person online or your favorite Instagram person, whatever. So these people are building a house and they built a little window and they're like, okay, you can look into the window. When you watch someone online, you're looking into the window, but if you know someone in real life, you have the keys to the door and you can look around the entire house and like get a bigger picture. People have kind of been asking me about the videos that have been resurfacing about Shane and the whole beauty world drama. Wow, that's so ironic that I'm doing my makeup. About the old videos of Shane and the whole drama thing. I don't really have much to say. I just wanted to say, obviously, that I don't like them. I don't agree with them. It makes me uncomfortable to watch them because when I watch them, I'm like, who is that? I don't feel like that's a person that I know. It's a difficult situation because I'm not coming at this from, you know, the viewpoint and the perspective of somebody who has watched Shane on the internet for years. This is somebody that I hang out with in my real life. This is somebody that I consider to be a friend, a mentor, a family member. And I just wanted to say that I'm not defending anything that has been said in the past, anything that has been done in the past, but I've known Shane for 3, maybe 4 years now. The Shane that I hang out with and that I have lived with has always just been gracious and kind and understanding. He's always been willing to help everyone. The person that I see from day to day in a non-YouTube, non-filming, not trying to be entertaining, that Shane isn't even in the same stratosphere as the Shane that, you know, you get to see in these older clips. So that's all I have to say.
Honestly and truly, the only thing that really like kind of upset me about Morgan's video, even though like I know I shouldn't even really be upset because it's probably a joke knowing Morgan, because after I made my video about Morgan, she actually reached out and thanked me for defending her, and a lot of drama channels don't really get that from people. I like to pride myself on being someone that likes to see things from different sides, different points of view, but Morgan was basically pulling the Taylor Swift card saying, I would like to be excused from this narrative. I would not like drama channels to comment on that. I think she was joking. However, if she is not, there's not one single person that is on social media, in media, anywhere really, that is above reproach. Even myself, if I do something, if I say something, I expect my feet to be held to the fire, and I know that there's going to be people out there that comment and critique me on the things that I do. And since Morgan opened up this can of worms basically saying what she had to say about Shane, we all, as like a YouTube community, a YouTube platform, a forum for people to share their opinions and thoughts, we have that ability to do so. So that's really like the only problem that I had with Morgan making this video and saying this. It wasn't anything to do with her saying her stance with Shane and how she feels about Shane and why she loves Shane or anything like that. I think that that's actually a good thing, because if you don't give people the ability to grow, then you're like literally just cutting somebody off. But with all of that said, I don't know if Morgan really does know the depth and the breadth, is that a word? Yeah, I think so, of everything that has happened with Shane, because I don't think that she's went and watched really any of the videos that have been made about him. Because if you like somebody, you don't want to watch a video where somebody's critiquing them, and you don't want to see them like getting their feet held to the fire. You don't want to see that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the things that Shane has done and said, I definitely think that Morgan should be educated on that. I'm not saying she's not. I don't know if she is or not, but it's clips like this.
Face thing ever.
Almost as nasty as the black girl's hair on the back of the box.
That really cemented the upset that I had for Shane and everything that came forward after the fact. But it really does speak a lot of Morgan's character for her to really like put her head out there on the chopping block for so many millions of people. And it's really highly commendable of her to do that. Now, as far as Shane goes, I would really like to know what he's up to. We really have not saw too much of him on social media since all of this. There was that incident where Tati posted her video and he went live on Instagram. And then maybe like a day or so later, or it might have been before, he was on Ryland's Instagram with a picture of him and Ryland together, but that's really been it. There's so many things that happen on social media. People love to watch people fall and crumble. I am not one of those people. I do not delight in somebody's destruction, but as much as people like to see somebody fall, people do like a comeback. Now, I'm not saying or advising that I think that Shane should come back immediately or anything like that. I do think that Shane does need to really definitely take time off and put actions to his words and really let the apology marinate with people, because the apology that he posted, I think that's one of the major reasons why Shane got called out the way he did, because he like really piggybacked, in my opinion, off Jenna Marbles and the whole situation with her leaving social media, and that apology that she posted was like 20 times better than what Shane did. I think that that was a reactionary type of thing from Shane, and I think that he really did mean well with what he said in that apology. However, I don't think that he really covered and hit the topics and the things that people wanted him to discuss in the proper way like Jenna did, because it was basically like him saying, hey, I did this, I'm sorry. And I think what a lot of people wanted from Shane, because they admire him so much and they looked up to him so much for like basically being one of the grandfathers of YouTube, was for him to sit down and actually pull up things and say, hey, I did this. Obviously, he could not do that with the amount of things that have came out about him, but I do think that it would have meant a lot to his subscriber base and his fans and his people that look up to him to actually do that. Overall, my final thoughts and takeaway about this whole thing with Morgan is I think that it shows a lot of character for her to get on camera and to really put herself under that microscope that she knows she's going to be under just because of the topic that she was discussing. And she really does know Shane better than probably any of us ever will, you know what I'm saying? But you can't fault a viewer for only knowing what this person or any person has put on social media, because we don't get to have like personal time with these people. So the only way we get to judge these people on their character and things like that is by what they show us. But honestly, I just want to know what you guys think about all of this. If you watch Morgan, how did her video make you feel? Do you feel like she defended Shane? Because I really don't feel like she defended his past actions. I think she just defended the person that she knows today and a person that she probably really does care for and love. And since I brought it up, what do you guys think Shane should do going forward? I know that he needs to take time off social media like he's doing and staying silent and probably working on himself. I would definitely not advise for him to come back anytime soon. Although him and Jeffree did just launch a whole bunch of new stuff that's over on Shane Dawson's merch website now. I don't know if that sold out. I highly doubt that it did, but you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of this down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.